Hi everyone and welcome to Kiwi Investments. I'm just gonna get right into it. I've created this table with 500 US companies. Well, a little bit over 500 to see who the biggest gainers and the biggest losers are and where there's potentials. So to see who has been affected by the pandemic the hardest, who has already rebounded and who is starting to rebound. So to go over the columns quickly, the first column is the name, then I have the ticker, then I have the industry the company is in. Now the next column is the price closing on the 20th of Feb. I picked 20th of Feb because the day after that is the day everything went downhill due to this pandemic. You may or may not agree with that, but that's the date I picked. And in the light blue column, I have the closing price on the 8th of May, which was last Friday. So this is the closing price of last week. And in the red column, I have the lowest point since the 20th of Feb. So this is not the 52-week low. This is the lowest price since the 20th of Feb. And the column next to it, I have the current share price. And in the green column, I have how much it has changed since the lowest point. So this would all be in the positives. And in the light blue column again, I have the change in the share price since the 8th of May. So this is how much the price has changed this week. And in the darker blue column, I have how much the price has changed since the 20th of Feb. So let's play around with this to see what's going on in the US market. With data, filter view, filter one. So if I come to my last column and change it from highest to lowest, you see that these companies have not only rebounds, but they have gone above the price that was recorded on the 20th of Feb. Current share price is higher than what it was before the pandemic hit. So we have a biotechnology company leading. On the 20th of Feb, it was trading at $3.99. Since then, the lowest recorded was $386. Okay, they didn't lose that much to begin with, but they have increased 44% since the 20th of Feb. If you look at Fortnite, I didn't even know they were a public traded company. On the 20th of Feb, it was trading at $118 and the lowest recorded price was $70. So they lost just over 40%. But now the current share price is $143. So that means they have increased 21% since the 20th of Feb and they were up 4% this week. It makes sense because people are at home playing video games, I guess. Now if I change that to lowest to highest, and no surprise here, we have a hotel and cruise line company and an airline leading the way. It seems like they had the biggest hit, but we'll come back to this column to see if that's true. If you look at Norwegian, they went down 85%, but they have recovered 55% since the lowest recorded price. But overall, they're still down 77% since the 20th of Feb. Just briefly looking at this, it seems to be hotel and tourism industry and airlines. Let's change this to see who the biggest gainers this week was. So we have Nvidia leading the way with an 8.68% increase this week. And overall, they are up 10% since the 20th of Feb and they are up 87% since the lowest recorded price. If I were to change this to lowest to highest, these are the biggest losers this week. Some of them I'm actually surprised at because I thought they will be doing good, like technology companies and data processing companies. And the other ones I'm not surprised at, such as airlines and retail REITs. But let's come up here to the green column and let's see who has had the biggest wins. And wow, look at that. Noble Energy has increased 217% since the lowest recorded price, but they're still down from the price recorded on the 20th of Feb. But well done to whoever invested around this price. Oh wow, I've just noticed the top 4 gainers are in the oil and gas industry, followed by a restaurant and then another oil and gas company. So would this be a good industry to invest in? Most of them are down this week. Is that an opportunity? I don't know. Let me know what you think. If I change this from lowest to highest, and these are the companies that have hardly rebounded. So General Electric is trading at 0.18% since the lowest recorded price. Ouch. Boston Property, another property REIT, is trading around 4% since the lowest recorded price. Now let's see who were hit the hardest. So it's coming up with oil and gas, hotel industry, oil and gas, hotel, casino, hotel, oil and gas, oil and gas. So it seems to be a lot of oil and gas, which to be honest, I'm not too surprised with because of all the news that are going on right now. Let's see who was the least impacted. biotech companies, household products, and food retail. Campbell's Soup, I'm assuming people stacked up on. Walmart is up there as well. And no surprises, the least affected companies are all doing better than they were on the 20th of Feb. This biotech company has even increased 44%, so it's doing really good during these times. What I will do now is I will put this from A to Z and I will go down slowly. You can pause the video when it comes to a company that you like. If you don't want to wait until the company shows up on your screen, there is a lot of companies, so you can use the timestamps in the description to skip to the first letter of the company that you're looking for. While I go down, I just want to point out that looking at price changes like this is more of a technical analysis. If you think you've found an opportunity, then I suggest that you do some fundamental analysis of the company as well. So that would be looking at the management team, their financials, environmental trends, so on and so on. The reason why I created this table is because I don't do too much fundamental analysis these days because the environment has changed. Some companies, if not most companies, will have to reinvent themselves. This is not the same situation as the 2008 market crash. This is a health crisis. The bottom line is, guys, companies are coming out saying that they don't know the full impact of COVID-19 yet. So I don't pretend that I know the full impact of COVID-19 on these businesses. If you have a company in mind and it's not included in this list, please let me know and I can edit in for future videos. If you're watching this from New Zealand or Australia and you see opportunities in the US market, then please use the first link in the description to sign up with the platform Stake and you will get a free stock. I have done a video reviewing Stake as well. It's an honest review. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. That's it from me. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm just gonna let the music play while I go down this list. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.